Hello, comrades! Welcome back to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. My name, of course, is Open Potato, and look at this. This is the bridge. We are like, I don't know, what is that? 8/10 done? I suppose you can simplify that fraction. 4/5 of the way done. 4/5 of the way through this bridge. We literally are requiring of 18 tons of asphalt. What have you got? You've got 1.5 tons of asphalt on there. So a couple more bits and bobs of asphalt here and there, and a large number of work days. But we are very close to completion, and I'm delighted that we are as close as we are, because that means that we can finally set up some cross map delivery services, which is very, 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 very cool indeed. I tell you what, maybe we should just like straight up just start building. Maybe we should just straight up start building our rail bridge as well. I mean, I know it's going to take an absolute age to get done. Oh, wasn't there an issue with the rail bridge? Oh, goodness gracious me. The game is slowing down. This is a big old problem. Oh, you don't like me very much, video game, do you? Yeah, okay. I think there is a maximum length of the railway bridge, and that is, and that far exceeds it. Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. The point that I was going to make is, yeah, I'm super happy that the road bridge is very, very, very almost done. That's pretty darn good. I'm really, really happy with how the last episode turned out. If you have a little look at our food area, you can see that it's not quite as grim as it used to be. It's still not exactly to where we want it to be yet. However, that's primarily because it doesn't seem like there's any crops. Doesn't seem like there's any crops being transported to the factories at the moment, which is a slight problem, in fact. A slight problem. And maybe something that we could hopefully look to resolve, I think. Yes, I would very much like to resolve that. And in fact, I tell you what, that would be a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant reason to use or start utilizing the forklift road crossing. So that would be pretty good. We could stick one of those forklift road crossings in there. Maybe another one in here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll absolutely do that. So yeah, we need to get this area, you know, properly up and running, properly fixed. But it's in a pretty good place. It's in a pretty darn good place. I'm really, really happy with how the teaching ended up going. The new schools, new buildings, all of that. I still need to assign a bunch of workers over here. A bunch of what do you call it? The construction offices. I need to assign a bunch of construction offices to the city hall over here, in order to get this area up and running properly. But apart from that, I mean, I feel like everything is a-okay in the town of Kolgradsky. All the schools seem to be at capacity, or, you know, reasonably near capacity. A couple of students in the schoolyard over there, but that's, for the most part, fine. I mean, in fact, we could almost think about closing that school down over there, but looks just a smidgen too far. Maybe if we get the roads upgraded here, then we could look again about closing down that school. But either way, that's looking nice. The food over here is pretty good. We're fine for food over here. We are not fine on the meat front, but the reason that we're not fine on the meat front is because you, instead of going to the slaughterhouse, are instead going to go and drop off meat over there. So you've got food here. Got 2 food trucks. I mean, you need to go to the depot. We only need 1 food truck here. We only need 1 food delivery truck. Anyway, yes, the point that I was going to make. Yeah, go here. Don't go to the slaughterhouse. Meat storage. Load at the meat storage. Cool. And then unload at the shopping center. The point that I was going to make is that we've got a couple of bits and bobs that we need to absolutely get done. However, then we will probably look to start setting up cross-map routes, or cross-map connections across this big old bridge, which I am very, very, very looking forward to. Okay, so that is good. The university is wowzers. It's almost done. In fact, we are a mere 300 days away from completion over here. That's really, really nice. I'm pretty happy about that. Now, at the end of the last episode, I did say that I wanted to get a bus stop over at this end of town, and I think that that's still what I want to do. The reason behind getting a bus stop is that we've got the ability to We've got the ability to do whatever the heck we want with regards to people. People can decide to do what they want to do. They can go and, you know, chill out. They can go and chill out at the medical university if that's the thing that they want to do, or they can come up here, you know, get off and have a little jaunt over to the hospital or to the cinema. Whatever the case, we got a load of students waiting, we got a load of passengers waiting. If we move people around, then that will at least help out. Means that we can bus people down to the school as well, which will be pretty tremendous and pretty useful, if I do say so myself. And we can be very, very happy about that, which is grand. Okay, we've got loads of meat. We've got loads of food. We need a few more clothes in order to make sure that that's all up and running. But apart from that, I'm actually reasonably happy with everything. We've got excess workers going to the steel mill at the moment, which is seemingly producing a heck of a lot of steel, which I'm very, very happy about. We still haven't finished the warehouse over here. We still require bricks and boards, and I don't understand why nobody's transporting them over here. They are being transported over here, but they're just being transported ridiculously slowly. I suspect that that's probably because there is a 35km/h speed limit on that dirt road, but whatever. That's by the by. We don't need to worry about that too much at all. This is being dealt with. This area is being dealt with. That's all going to be built super, super quickly. Nice. Nice. I'm still very, very concerned about the fact that we are just losing a whole bunch of educated people, but that's okay. At the same time, we're teaching everyone, and everyone seems to be receiving a pretty darn good education, which means that we are going to be increasing the number of workers that we have available, which is very, very, very good indeed. Right. I mean, what can I say? I'm happy. I'm happy at absolutely everything that we've got going down. It really is a great situation to be in. Really, really is very, very good. Okay, I think we need to set up better crop delivery. And as part of that, we're going to demolish these bridges, and we're going to get everything set up and rectified over here. I am just a little bit conscious of my finances. I mean, what if I was to take out another loan? Another loan of 2 million rubles? Kind of feel like maybe that's not the greatest idea. I mean, why don't I do 500,000 rubles? 500,000 rubles for 2 years. That seems pretty reasonable. I do feel like we are maybe just maybe getting to that point where we're kind of slipping into the abyss, the financial abyss of nothingness. Right, let's speed this up and let's start removing all of this nonsense. Cool. Okay. Let's take this all out. Take this all out. Take this all out. Yeah, the financial abyss is going to have to wait because we are, you know, we've got money to spend. We've got cash in the tank, and we're ready to do it. All right, we're going to use our forklift road crossings here for the first time, which is quite exciting, don't you think? I think it's quite exciting. Right, we will have to see if it actually works. There we go. I'm trying to use my hotkeys, my hotbar keys a little bit more. So, no, go back to here. There we go, forklift road crossing. Stick you in there. Yes, very good. Right over there, right over there. Wonderful. And gravel road, perfect. Gravel road. What I wanted to do, part of the process that I was undergoing over here was to try and expand the number of forklift depots that we have in order to move more crop resources over to food factories and pubs and all of that sort of stuff. Is that really going to help if I just build a road over here? I mean, it will look nicer. It will absolutely look nicer. However, it's not really going to help much in practical terms, I don't think. Can I have another crack at this? Yeah, have another crack at this. Have another shot at this. See if we can stick in a... See if we can stick in a forklift connection over here. So if I do one over here, and then we connect that up over there, and then we stick a forklift crossing in... in over here. Is this even gonna work? This is dicey. This gets really, really dicey, like really, really quickly. Yeah, I don't know about this actually. I don't know if this is a wise idea. I mean, that is definitely a good place to have it, but it doesn't add on any extra capacity because we need to be able to move more resources. We need to be able to move... Yeah, see, we've got not enough crops. We've got not enough crops in the food factory. Not really that many crops in the distillery, to be honest, and almost no crops. In fact, we are missing the crops from the livestock farm. So, so all of that is a problem. All of that is a problem, and all of that will need rectification. I mean, there must be a way to do this. There must be a way to do this. I just need to rack my brain for a solution, and I'm sure it'll come to me. I mean, look, why don't I ditch this for now, right? For now, what I will do is I will just put in a connection over here. Actually, I've got it. He's got it. He's got the idea. Actually, no, he doesn't have the idea. But I tell you what, part of the solution, whatever the solution is going to be removing that bit over there. Right. So we are going to need multiple factory connections here. If I turn the factory connection to like that position there, will that still connect up? It doesn't, but it would allow me to get one out the back here. So I think that's probably the way that I'm leaning. So that still looks fine. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good too. Right. We able to get something out the back here? Maybe over to this point over here. Yes, good. Yes, the reason why will become clear in just a second. So that goes in there. Forklift road crossing. Yep, that can fit in there reasonably smoothly. Wonderful. That goes there. That goes there. Brilliant. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. And then we will need to get one final road crossing. See, I told you, the big brain needed a little bit of warming up. You know, it's still early. It's not really early, but let's pretend that it's early. Okay. There we go. That's fine. Don't worry about it. There we go. Okay, just like that. Just like that, we've got a system which I am reasonably happy with. What we are able to do now is get another factory connection in over here. Yep, brilliant. Forklift garage. Ditch that little bit of extra road. We've got chilling out over there. Ooh. Hold on. Let me have another crack at this, shall we? Right, ditch that. Yep. Forklift garage goes in as far to the left as we possibly can. Right there. Brilliant. That goes in there like that. That goes in there like that. That goes in there like that. Perfect. And how many forklift garages do I want to have? Presumably a couple, but not that many, I guess. I mean, how many forklift garages is too many? Too sharp of a turn, too sharp of a turn. You know what? Let's just go with this. Let's just put this down over here. We don't need another factory connection. We can always connect these forklift garages up together in like a concertina sort of fashion. So we'll do that. We'll get that all built. Build that. Build that. Build that. Sure. All right. And then we'll build all of the road infrastructure as well, which we're going to have to do manually for some reason, because I've already said yes to the construction. Cool. Yep. Yep. Okay, good. So that will be a little more a little more lifting capacity, forklift capacity that is, to share the brunt of the work. Furthermore, buses should have no difficulty navigating across this area. I don't think they do. Seems good to me. Seems very, very good to me. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, let's get some forklifts. Let's get some forklifts on the go. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Let me manage the forklifts. Find connections automatically. Should be absolutely fine. There we go. You guys get to work. And you guys find connections automatically. Brilliant. Let's get to work as quickly as we possibly can. And let's start drawing down on that massive pile of grain, shall we? Wonderful. I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that? Because I sure as heck am happy with that. That's brilliant. Ditch that. Any messages that I particularly care about? Oh, goodness gracious me. It's at times like this where I wish there was just a button that was delete all messages. Because I see messages like, oh, there's a fire in such and such place. And I get absolutely terrified. Because I'm terrified of a fire just destroying like a key bit of infrastructure. Either way, looks like we're able to get just a little bit more oomph out of this area. Still a little bit concerned that perhaps we've got too few crops coming in, but that should not be the case anymore. It is a little bit of a worry that we've got all of these trucks that are just lined up here. I mean, this absolutely needs something done about it. You go somewhere else. You go something about somewhere else. Yeah, cool. Kolgradsky warehouse. You shouldn't be going to the warehouse, in fact. Let's just go to the depot. Send you to the depot. We don't need you over here. We got too many trucks over here. In fact, you are going to the shopping center. Can I get you to turn around? Can you go anywhere? Where are you going? Okay, you go to the depot, and you don't go to the depot. Switch it around so that we've got a little bit of freedom to do what we need to do. Okay, as long as we're just not buying in any meat, then I'm gonna be completely fine with whatever happens. Right, have we delivered all the asphalt that we need to the bridge? We have. No, we haven't. There is 1.3 tons of asphalt required. I don't know where that 1.3 tons are supposed to come from. The paver has just left and is heading back to Potatograd. That's fine. It's going to take about 15 years to get across the map. But no worries on that front really at all. All right, mechanical components. Have we almost finished with this? Just build it. Just get it built. Start moving the mechanical components across and start producing mechanical components in the mechanical components factory, which is exactly where they should be made. Cool. All right, very happy with that. That's looking good. Medical University is up and running as well. No professors available with higher university education. I mean, that is a bit of a problem, I will say. We probably need to import some of these professor people. 86. We're down to 86 people with a university education. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That is a travesty. A travesty. Far too few people. Far too few people with a university education. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Also, I want to get this main central thoroughfare upgraded. And the reason that I want to get it upgraded is to primarily increase the walk speed. The max walk speed, that is. There we go. There we go. Get this all upgraded. Can I just auto-build that? I feel like I could auto-build that. Are people able to still walk? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's cool. People are still able to, like, walk up and down here. I think. Or maybe they're not. Which does present rather a large problem of accessibility of key infrastructure. Yeah. All right, link that up there. Link that up there. Okay. Maybe that'll make a little bit of a difference. Yeah. It seems that trucks can still drive down here, but it doesn't seem like people can get anywhere. Right. Well, we're going to need to build another house. Absolutely, that has become clear to me. We're going to have to build another house, and we're going to have to do that. Okay, so school, medium, yeah, and also the medical university. Maybe there are a couple of people with degrees going spare. 19 workers without a job. Yep. Anyone want to work with a degree at the medical university? That seems like a good occupation, high-paying job. Just kidding. No such thing as a high-paying job. In my Soviet Republic, everyone just has a paying job. That's right. It's true. Right. Students are being moved across the map. Students are being moved from Constructingrad right over to... Where do you need to go? You're going to Road 261. Right in the center of town. How is that possible? Right, you know what? I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared to have this glorious city in a state of flux for weeks. I mean, if we don't have this central thoroughfare built, then we are going to have issues getting people across to the steel mill. If we have people having difficulty accessing the steel mill, then, you know, we've got a difficulty making money. And if we have a difficulty making money, then that throws our current plans into even greater disarray. Okay, either way, we need to keep a very close eye on this figure here and this figure here as well, both of which need to change dramatically in order for me to be happy. 260 unemployed workers, that's fine. We'll get that rectified shortly. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, things are spicing up a little bit. Mechanical components, they're being built at a pace now, which is wonderful. How's the bridge coming along? How's the bridge? How many work days? Oh my goodness. A heck of a lot of work days. A heck of a lot of work days. Right, dispatch all of the buses. I say all of the buses. 2 buses will be fine. And that'll be 60 people. I'm wondering, is there a better way of doing this than just by buses, by busing people like the 12 meters? Doesn't seem like there is, to be honest. I think we just have to sort of endure this irritating little quirk. There we go. Yeah, a couple of people. Pick up passengers, drop them off here. Yeah, it's a weird one. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually. I'm just wondering, is there a mechanism that we can use to speed up construction here? I don't really think that there is. I think we've expended all the mechanisms that we can possibly use in order to build this stuff. But no matter. We'll just wait for that to get done. But it will get done over the course of this episode. Mark my flippin' words. Mark my flipping words, it's going to happen. Right, building a bus stop. That's good. Making good progress on that. Happy about that. Got a good number of professors at the medical university now, which is brilliant. Got a good number of teachers that are currently teaching. We're waiting for like one more delivery of steel to come through over here. And then we'll be sorted for that. I mean, I really am a very, very, very happy individual when it comes to all of the stuff that we're currently doing. I do need to fix clothes and meat deliveries, but to be honest, we're actually almost there. Are we delivering food over here? We are delivering food over here. That's pretty good. That's very, very good, in fact. In fact, we need to get this road upgraded. Yeah, we need to get this road upgraded. Let's get this road asphaltified. That is a technical term. That is a very, very technical term. Right. Get that upgraded. Brilliant. Get that upgraded as well. I don't think that'll have too much of a major impact. That upgraded too. That upgraded as well. And that upgraded over there. So if we get a whole bunch of these roads upgraded at the moment, whilst there's not really that much stuff happening, then that puts us in a good place for when there is something that does start happening. Yeah, good. Doesn't look like anyone is atrophied from any of the flats in Potatograd, which is really, really nice. Good number of professors. Fantastic. I mean, look, this is just brilliant. It's just absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant news on every front. I'm very happy. Right. Get that upgraded. Get a road connection over there. And get that built too. And that will just help things move just in a slightly smoother fashion. We are fine for iron, I think. Yeah, we're fine for iron and refined iron. But we are not fine for coal. This is also another issue here that we're going to need to rectify. Simply, this is not good enough. This is absolutely not good enough. We're going to need to get a bit of road infrastructure set up over here, I think. The heck are you doing? Why is this paver taking the dirt road in order to get to where he needs to go? I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, this area as a whole is a little bit dicey, but it should be fixed at some point once we eventually finish work on the tunnel. That will just take a ridiculously long period of time. Either way, it looks like there's enough gaps in the crossing time to allow for some of the trucks to pass each other, but that's completely fine. Right, that figure right there, that education figure, not happy with that, but it's okay. It should be going down, although I highly suspect actually the reason that that number is going up is because there are presumably either births or immigrants coming in. I don't think it's got anything to do with anything else. So I think it should be fine. I think we should be fine. I tell you what we also need to do, something which I haven't thus far considered. I need to get some big old public works. I need to get some big old public works set up over here. There we go. I need to get a big star. That's right. Let me ditch that little bit of road right there. Let me get a big star. Stick it in the corner if I can. There we go. And then a big old Lenin. Fantastic. And then I will also get some more paths just to allow people to access the Lenin from different sides. Quite nice, isn't it? You know, quite fun. There we go. No, is that not going to link up? That's not going to link up. That's fine. Cancel that and start construction of that. Okay, brilliant. I mean, I don't know why we're building on the, I don't know, what looks like the corpse of a school, but I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I don't like how graphically there seems to be a glitch, which means that we're just seeing the skeletal structure of old buildings. But, that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, good. I think we can set up a little mini bus service, which is quite exciting. Let's get a single bus. We'll get an IKR 260. And we're going to set you up to go from here right the way down to here. I'm going to load only passengers and students. First stop is unreachable. Oh yes, of course, because the road is still not completely up and running. However, we can't be that far off, can we? It's not really requiring of that much work. But I kind of don't want to build it myself, because otherwise we will have issues. Also, there are no doctors with higher education. Potato Grad School, plenty of people over there. I mean, we just need more educated people in general. 85 educated people. That is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Oh, also, I need to get churches. I need to get churches absolutely everywhere. Now, here's how you do the cheat menu. C, H, and then E activates cheat mode. Hold down Control B, and it shows you the cheat menu, which is quite good. I need to get some churches over here. I mean, we've already got a significant church in the center of Potato Grad. In fact, that church is in such a good position that we really don't need to worry about anything else. Yeah, so I mean, everyone should have a... Yeah, religious sympathy, fairly low. I mean, is that what we want? I think we do want low religious sympathy, right? Either way, small cathedral, small church. Yeah, we'll get a couple of these things. We'll get a couple of these things set up over the place. If we got a church over here yet, I don't think we do. No, we do not. Can I build anything bigger? I could build a small cathedral, but that does seem like somewhat overkill. So we'll build a small church over there. See if we can fit in a small church over here somewhere. There we go. Get that built. I mean, given that it will cost literally, how much does it cost? 55 rubles. Yeah, not entirely convinced that that's been balanced accordingly, but it at least means that we've got the ability to get that done. Okay, government loyalty is very, very low. Alcohol addiction is also very low. I guess that's okay. I guess that's not the end of the world. If they've got low addiction to alcohol, I mean, that's probably fairly good. Let me see if I can try and get some public monuments set up around here. Probably don't really want to build them using my own cash, though, do I? Yeah, actually, let's not do that. I mean, that's 19 tons of steel there. Speaking of, actually, I need to get this accounting office up and running. So let me just go through and get a couple of truck depots that would be able to help with this. Sure. Right. I know this looks absolutely garbage, but I'm going to hold all of these on the screen whilst I travel across to roughly Kolgradsky. Right. Shrink that one down. Assign you. There we go. Get rid of you. Assign you. There we go. Get rid of you. Assign you. And assign you. So I think that's everything, right? Concrete, bricks, board, gravel, steel, asphalt, and passengers. Yep, I think that has all been taken care of. So that is quite good. And sooner rather than later, I suspect we'll find out how many people we've got that are educated or uneducated, as the case may be. Right, meat. We've got loads of meat that's coming through. I'm still a little bit concerned. Do we have a backlog over here? We don't seem to have a backlog. It's fine. That's good. We're unloading resources over here. Fantastic. We're going to need to cut down on the number of trucks that we do have that are currently in operation. Yeah. We're going to need to cut down on the number of food trucks that we have. In fact, I kind of want to get a food train, to be honest. And also this simply will not do. Simply will not do. It can't stand. Yeah, keep on unloading all of the food that we could possibly need. And look at this. You see, we're bottoming it out on food. We're bottoming it out on food in the shopping center. How are we doing for food over here? We're not doing too bad for food over there. We've got electronics in the store over there, which is a bit of a crying shame, actually. Because that should not be the case. We, at the moment, are not selling electronics to our populace. Right, get that upgraded and that upgraded. People can still drive around if indeed they so need to, but it should be discouraged. We've got loads and loads of mechanical components and still nothing to do with them. We could think about exporting these mechanical components. I mean, exporting them is not exactly what I wanted to do. It wouldn't be the end of the world. We're missing coal. Why are we missing coal? It shouldn't be the case. Lots and lots of births, not that many deaths, or not that many immigrants, should I say. We've already got as many immigrants as we possibly can get into Constructingrad, although that might change in the future. Should I get some more? Oh, a new vehicle type. Cool. I might get some more. I might get some more propaganda pieces, but I'll deal with that later. Mostly, I just want to see, why are we losing people with university educations? It's just so bad. It's so unbelievably bad for us. It really is. It really is catastrophically bad. Nice new roads, though. That's nice. Very happy with that. Nice new roads coming in pretty much everywhere. I mean, I feel like literally everything that's happening over here is kind of being taken care of. I don't really feel like there's that much that I need to, like, actively interfere with at this stage of the game. What I will do, however, is I will start construction of a bridge. Yeah, a nice bridge as well. There we go. A nice, reasonably sized bridge. Connect up there, and get that upgraded as well to get that upgraded to asphalt. The point of doing that is so that we don't have to worry about crossing over that bit of track over there. That bit of track's probably around to stay, at least for the foreseeable future. Let me go back to the bridge. How are we doing on the bridge? Oh, look, we do actually have a bit of tech over here. We got a roller. We've got a single roller. Literally just one roller? Okay, apparently we can only use one roller, but that will supposedly make some sort of an impact. So that's good stuff. We need to see what we can do over this side. See if we want to get a construction office set up over here. I mean, we could get a large construction office set up over at this side. Yeah, that might not be the craziest idea in the world. Although, if we do want to set up a construction office, it means that we're going to have to lug all of the resources around. You know what I think we might do? I think we might set up infrastructure over here, right? So, see, level terrain height from center. We need a free construction office / bulldozer. Right, here's what we're going to do. Let's get a construction office. Let's get a mega construction office. Just the biggest construction office, the hugest construction office that we could possibly get. It's going to cost us 21,000 rubles. Let's get it over here. Let's get it auto-built. Untick that auto-built box. Okay, the reason that I want to get that set up, is that what we can do is we can try and get, like, a bunch of little, like, medium storages. So we're gonna see if we can try and get some storages over here. So we'll just set up like a bunch of storage areas that, in my mind, can all feed into a road cargo station. So we'll feed a road cargo station over here, right? Just like that. That's looking pretty darn good. And so, what do we need? Steel, yes. Bricks, yes. Prefab panels, yes. And boards, yes. So we'll get one more over here. And this can be the central area for all constructions over at the other side of the map. So we're going to, in the first instance, we're going to build all of these, hopefully, by using the construction offices over in Potatograd. Also, why are we lost here? Why are we lost? Where do you need to go? Why are you lost here? Oh, I know why you were lost. Yeah, because you'd already received the order to build the bridge when I told you to asphaltify. I see what the situation is here. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure there's anything that I can do about that. You might just have to wait. But then if you have to wait, then that might cause some problems. Right, you know what? Just build the flipping road. Just build the flipping road and then just get back to work on the bridge. That shouldn't have happened, but it did, so that's irritating. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make... Oh, we're down to less than 1,000 work days, or almost down to less than 1,000 work days. That's tremendous. Right, we're going to build all of this infrastructure, hopefully. We're going to build all of this infrastructure, I very much hope, with the resources from Potatograd, Constructingrad, wherever you choose to believe the resources come from. So that is going to be all of the resources that we need, yeah. And then there's gravel, asphalt, concrete, and workers. Well, gravel we can store here. We just need to store it in a... whatchamacallit. It's in a conveyor thing. Yeah, this thing. We need a small aggregate storage. Small aggregate storage, and just stick that over here. Yeah, so we'll get that built as well. That's cool. And then, basically, this can be, like, the repository for all of the resource that we could possibly need to build our own stuff over here. And I will get stuff shipped over here, kind of like how I'm getting stuff shipped over to, I guess, kind of like we're doing to all of the different, like, little warehouses around the place. Oh my god, there's no food here. There's absolutely no food here. That's really, really bad. So we'll get all of the resources shipped to, like, the central point, and that'll be over here. So this will be the central point, and then from here we can use the construction office right over yonder to propagate the resources around the map, and that should be totally fine. So that is very, very good. What I will do I will buy some mechanisms here just so that I've got... Just so that I've got a couple bulldozers. 1, 2. Yeah, a couple of bulldozers. A couple of bits and bobs. Mostly just to queue up a little bit of activity over here. I want to get this smoothed off and get a road just to fire straight across this this little peninsula over here. Again, I'm not going to build this one. I'm going to wait. I'm just going to queue it up as a reminder that this needs to get done at some point soon. I'm also going to terraform a little bit of land because... I'm also going to terraform a little bit of land because we're going to need to add on some more oil rigs, oil refineries. That's something that's going to need to happen. Oh, look, this bridge is so close to being done. It looks so good. It looks so unbelievably good. It looks so unbelievably good. Oh, it's brilliant. That is absolutely fantastic. It really does look very, very good. We need to find a source of workers, by the way. We need to find a source of workers. We need to find a source of concrete. We need to find a source of quite a lot of stuff. Also, we need to get more oil. We need to start transporting more oil, which is part of the rationale, by the way, for moving all of the resources over here, rather than buying oil rigs and buying all of these stupidly expensive pipelines. They do end up costing like a ridiculously large amount of money. We're just gonna be able to build them ourselves. We're just gonna be able to build them ourselves. It's literally gonna be that simple. Let me have a look. Yeah, so an oil rig costs steel. Oh, it also requires mechanical components. Mechanical components are stored in a warehouse, so I guess I should also queue up a warehouse as well. Cool. Yep. Just over here, like so. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. So these are the kind of the priorities at the moment. That's cool. Yeah, so as soon as this is done, we'll be absolutely fine. Oil at the moment, we're doing okay. We're doing okay when it comes to oil, but still not really where we want to be, which is unfortunate. How are we doing financially? And we're not doing too badly financially. We are very, very close to paying off a bunch of our debt. Mostly these two big ones up at the front there. They're almost done, so that's good. That's very, very good. How are we doing over here? Great, we've started on the land works. Just need a little bit more gravel, a little bit more concrete, a little bit more asphalt. And it looks like the concrete is indeed arriving as we speak. Plenty of food over here. Great. I mean, this is just flawless. I'm so unbelievably happy with how things are going. The only thing that would make me happier, the only thing that would possibly make me happier is the construction of this bridge. And it's going to take 230 tons of concrete, and we don't have that many concrete mixers, do we? We don't really have that many concrete mixers. I tell you what, I'll buy some more concrete mixers. In fact, no, I won't, because I've got 29,000 rubles left. 29,000 rubles. Can you believe that? I should start exporting mechanical components, shouldn't I? They do go for a lot of money. And we're missing coal again. How are we still missing coal? Also, how much... Oh, that boat's almost full. How are we still missing coal? I keep expecting not to be missing coal. And yet, here we are. It's a coal train. Do we just need more coal production? Is that what we need? Or do we just need more coal trains to transport the stuff? That's a full thing of coal. I think I want to buy some more. I think I want to buy some more trains, frankly. I want to buy another coal train. We cannot have downtime. I really do not want downtime. Right. Give me hoppers. Right. I know, by the way, I just took out like a ridiculously expensive loan. But that's fine. Right. Another entire coal train. There we go. Cool. Let me just ever so briefly use the sneaky little thing that I like to do. Connect that up, 2,800 rubles. And dispatch you. And then we'll dispatch you in just a second once you have been removed. There we go. Get you out of there. And let's see if you can go through here. Oh, no. Of course. Of course, there's a blockage. That's fine, though. They'll be rectified in just a second. Good stuff. There we go. Toot, toot. Go, 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 go. Man, we've got so much coal. We've got so much coal. We've got so much flipping coal, and we're not even close to, like, drawing down on it. I tell you what. Fixing this system up and making it properly work actually really flipping important, and had a tremendously positive effect. I think both of our mines must be working pretty much I was going to say pretty much at full capacity, if not at full capacity. Pretty darn close. Let me increase the number of workers over at the coal mine. And increase that up there. That's pretty good. Yeah, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, that might throw the ratio into slight disarray, but I'm not worried. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, okay, so 2 additional coal trains. That'll definitely make somewhat of an impact. Pretty happy about that. This area looks like we've killed the backlog. Totally destroyed the backlog. I want to make sure, by the way, that we've got clothes up and running properly. Let me reduce the number of people that work in the food factory and also the livestock farm as well. Yeah. Well, that still needs to stay slightly higher. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. 30, 30, and then everything else is at 10. That's cool. I could, by the way, connect up a warehouse somewhere to store this food, store the excess food, so that we're not just wasting production. But I don't actually think that that's my primary concern. Yeah, I don't think I'm really that bothered about it. Also, we've got 3 lorries that are currently in here. So you're going to Petrograd Cargo Station 2. That's good. Kolgradsky Warehouse. That's good. Constructingrad Small Shopping Center. You're not supposed to go there anymore. So you can go to the depot. I'm going to send you to the depot. Yeah, you go to the depot. That's not required. Not required anymore. So we've got 1 that goes to Kolgradsky Warehouse. 1 that goes to Petrograd Rail Station. That is cool. That is totally cool. We might need some more clothes trucks. However, we do produce clothes reasonably slowly. Not to mention the fact that we also don't really use clothes particularly quickly. It's weird, actually. We just don't really need that many. Yeah, but that's fine, I guess. That's totally fine. We should probably do something with this overflow of fabric. There is quite a lot of the stuff, which I guess I'm okay with. Not the end of the world. That's good. Man, I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy with absolutely everything that is occurring right now. Look at this. Look at this bridge. Is it done? It's not done. It's not done. Oh, you can see the... Wait, what? No, is it done? Is it done? Is it actually done? I think it's done. I don't know if that's just a visual bug. Is it done? Okay, the real proof is going to be... Okay, firstly, why the bleeding heck are you over here? I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. You've got a full load. A full flippin' load. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. This just grinds my gears to the nth degree. Oh, this is so bad. Right. Go do that. Sure. Build that. Build that. Build that. We're going to circularize this network, and we're going to do it right now, because I am so done with dealing with issues like this. There we go. And so turn around, and you'll magically be able to find your way home, wherever the heck you need to go. There you go. Just like that. Just like that, eh? Simple. Simple as that. There we go. Cool. Brilliant. good. And then I'm going to ditch this signal and reset it just to make sure that it all works fine. Cool. Don't love it, but it's what we had to do. Frankly, it's what we have had to do. Great. Okay, how are we doing education-wise over here? 97 workers with a university education. I mean, that's not too bad at all. I hate to be brutal about this, but we really don't need that many people with a university education over here. I mean, we've got 15 flipping doctors, for goodness sake. We just don't need that many. We just don't need that many people. Okay, if there's any flat that's got a really high concentration, we can probably think about moving some of them. 49. Yeah, so I must have imported like a bunch of university educated people to here. Building is full. Any empty buildings over here? No empty buildings at all in Potatograd. Also, look at this. All of our statues, all of our monuments, they're all finished. They're all looking good. I love it. 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 Oh, that's cracking. Oh, yes. What was I going to say? I was going to say, what I need to do is I need to get a collection. If this bridge actually is done, which I think it is, but I think it's so long that there is a visual glitch which stops showing the tarmac, the asphalt, once I zoom in. So what we need to do is we need to get all of the different resources together to build this setup. So we basically need concrete, gravel, asphalt. Yeah, concrete, gravel, asphalt. So that's all dumper trucks, basically. Dumper trucks and steel. Okay, the best way of doing this is get all my dumper trucks first. Right, I mean, this is going to be an operation. This is going to be an operation like you've never seen before, folks. Right? Yeah, we don't have any stuff there. Cool. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to mobilize the entire operation. The entire operation to deal with... I tell you what, I should get some more concrete mixers. Yeah, give me the most expensive concrete mixer you've got. Actually, give me the highest capacity concrete mixer that you've got. The T148. Yep. Cool. And that as well. Sure, grand. That one as well. Okay, then I'm going to scroll all the way across here. And we're going to say, you, assign there, assign there, assign there, assign there, assign there, assign there. Brilliant. And we're going to do the same. Yep. And more. Just like so. Good stuff. And over here. There we go. There we go. Okay, I mean, this is a little bit cumbersome. However, the good news is that once it's done, it's absolutely done, and we don't need to worry about it, and everything should basically just build itself as long as the game doesn't decide to like freeze or do something shady or anything like that. But at the moment, I think it looks fine. There we go. What do you know? Okay, how many construction offices do I flippin' have? This is part of my rationale, by the way, for having larger construction offices, is that this is just a little bit silly. But the reason that I'm keeping the game paused is because I'm tremendously interested to see what happens when, hopefully, the entirety of Potatograd just decides to mobilize. Or it's not Potatograd, it's Constructingrad, really, isn't it? Okay, almost done. There we go. Good stuff. How many more? Okay, thankfully this is the last one in this pile. I don't think there are that many more. At all. Okay, good. Yeah. There we go. Good stuff. And the last one, Constructingrad. Construction Office 16. Now, some of these construction offices are currently occupied with building other stuff, i.e. the accounting office all the way over here, but that's not a problem. Right, let's see. Everyone should get to action, right? There we go. That's what we like to see. And you as well. I haven't equipped you. However, I will. There we go. See, I don't know if we've got enough dumpers to pretty much deliver all of the stuff that we need to deliver over here in like one fell swoop. But I guess we'll find out, right? I guess we will find out. Okay. All dumpers have been mobilized. They're all going to go and get stuff picked up. That is pretty darn good. Okay. Now that the bridge is actually done, it seems like it works. It seems like it works. It seems like the trucks are going to have no difficulty getting across the bridge. The next part of the puzzle is going to be getting resources across to the food area. I mean, I don't really want to faff around with the food supermarkets too much at the moment, though. I mean, because it's just one supermarket, isn't it? It's just one supermarket. Yeah, it's one supermarket, one store, and that's it. However, what I do want to make sure that we do is we move the fuel from where the fuel is being stored, i.e. over here, or from the... Well, I could move it from the refinery directly, but I don't think I want to move it from the refinery. I think I want to move it from the storage area. So let me go in and buy some tanks. Yeah, some tank trains. What are they? Oil tanks. That's right. Oil tanks. Give me the 16 tons. KMZ. 16 tons of oil. That's quite a lot, isn't it? I think that's far and away the most, right? 16 tons of oil. Yeah, wow, that's incredible. Right, well, it costs expensive. It costs a lot, but that'll be worth it. Okay, so we get that done. Get that down in place over there. And then what I want to do is I want to build right over here. I want to build a little bit of infrastructure. Some oil fuel storage. That's right. Oil fuel storage. Just stick it over here. That's fine. How much is that going to cost me to build? It's going to cost me 24,000. I'm just going to build that from my own cash. I could build it from, you know, from by hand, but I'm not going to because all of the offices are occupied by other stuff. In fact, you know what? I tell you what, I'm going to build 2. In fact, will I build 2? No, I'll just build 1. I'll tell you why. I'll just build 1 in a second. This is going to be the central hub for fuel storage on this side of the map. So the point is that all of these KMZ 5410 cisterns are going to hopefully transport oil from here, right? Load 100% of anything, wait until loaded, load with fuel, right? They're all going to move all of their fuel across to here, where they're going to wait to unload 100% of fuel, right? And so this is going to be the infrastructure. This is going to be the way that we're going to get fuel across to the other side of the map. And then we're probably going to split all of the fuel somewhat evenly between all of the different fuel depots, the different fuel stations, any oil loading, unloading stations, all that sort of stuff. We're going to be... there we go. Get that all done. We are, of course, going to need more trucks than that. So I think we're probably going to get one more batch after this. But that is a good start, an absolutely good start. When is the first vehicle going to cross the bridge, by the way? I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see. Also, we're probably going to have to retire these trains now that they're no longer required. How much of a shame is that? They've got nowhere to go. If this bridge is built, then there's not much point in having it. I could tell this train to go to the depot. And this train to go to the depot. However, will they be able to get home to the depot? Is there a route to the depot? I suspect that there is not. Oh, maybe there is. Maybe there is a route to the depot. Doesn't look like there's a route to the depot. Okay, you know what? You're just going to get sold. You're just going to get sold. And you're just going to get sold as well. I mean, they cost like 17,000 to buy. We're selling them for 14,000. That's not altogether too bad. I'm just going to sell the last train as well on the list. All related vehicles. Yep, you. Just get you sold up as well. Perfect. Are you going to be the first to cross the road? I think you are. Congratulations. Here we go. This is oh so exciting. Look at this. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, you're on? It's a little bit... I mean... I don't know. I mean... I say I don't know what I expected. I do know what I expected. I expected you to ride along the top of the bridge rather than sinking into it like quicksand. Although, to each their own, I suppose. How much fuel do you have before getting on here? You got 350 liters of fuel. Well, I mean, that will remain to be seen whether... Okay, everyone is just going to chill by sinking out into it. That's cool. Some overtaking. I mean, you can get up to some fair speeds on this bridge. You can get up to pretty much every lorry's top speed you can get up to on the bridge, which is in contrast to the gravel road that came before. Either way, it looks like the leader of the pack is making good progress. If we zoom out, it just about looks like he's riding along the bridge in proper fashion. However, if we zoom in, then that's where the problems start to arise. Either way, it looks like we've got plenty of fuel. Absolutely plenty of fuel to get across the length of the bridge, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You just about arriving? Looks paved from this side, by the way, which is quite nice. This is the new vehicle. We've got the KMZ, and we're putting it to use, which is quite nice. Ah, here you are in the distance, 230 liters of fuel. So it's basically cost about 150, it looks like. Yeah, just about 150 liters of fuel to get across to the other side of the bridge. And what do you know? You're actually riding on the right side. You're at an appropriate elevation, which is pretty darn good. Okay, so all of this work is going to be to try and build out the infrastructure over here, which I'm pretty happy about. Also, you know, we should probably just get a few bits and bobs. A few bits and bobs from Constructingrad to come and build this bridge here. Oilnovsky huge construction office, yes. Or I guess we can wait for. I guess we can wait for this office to have the necessary required components to get that all done. That's cool. Cool. Brilliant. Okay, well here come all of the vehicles. Feel very sorry for that T138 dumper truck who keeps on being overtaken by absolutely everyone. But yeah, that's looking pretty darn good. I mean, we don't have any source of people yet at all. I suppose Rukia, we could get some people from Rukia to come and build this stuff. Although I feel like that's a little bit crass, but we could do it. Oh, we got a bulldozer over here. Wow, incredible. Oh no, hold on. It's only come from the construction office. So it's not that crazy. So that's going to get done. That's going to get done. I mean, that's great. That's lovely. That's wonderful. That's fantastic. Have we got any oil tankers coming across? We do. Now, something that I was thinking of actually. So we could get the oil trucks to unload over here. And then after they've gone over there, we could get them to drive back and then pick up oil over here and then take it down to the refinery. I might decide to do that at a later date, but not at the moment, I don't think. But it's definitely something that we could do. Just to think about a little bit. Either way, I mean, this is looking brilliant. This is looking absolutely brilliant. There's a lot of activity around here. No word yet on if anyone's going to draw down on our fuel supplies, but I suspect that will happen. Either way, the fact that we're going to start moving fuel supplies across to the other side of the map, that is fantastically useful. Will we need a power connection over here? We've already got a power connection thanks to it being relatively nearby. And after we get the oil delivered to, or the fuel delivered to the oil/fuel storage, we can start, you know, propagating it around the map and get it delivered to absolutely everywhere, and therefore keep our costs way down. Why the heck are we not? What the heck is going on here? What the heck is this? What the heck is this? What the heck are you doing, guys? What the heck is happening? What the heck is happening here? Go... What the heck is this? Who? We got 185 tons of... What the heck is happening here, guys? This is ridiculous. Sell those two? You're kidding me. Really? We got stuck here. For that reason? Really? What the heck is happening? I have absolutely no idea why that happened. Absolutely not the foggiest of ideas. Could we buy an American? Oh, we could buy an American cargo thing. Forklift. Carries the same stuff, though, so it's pretty useless. And the differences are pretty useless anyway. Yeah. Okay, well, fingers crossed that doesn't end up happening again. I always sort of thought that forklifts were quite straightforwardly sensible. I didn't think that they had any serious issues. Turns out I might have been wrong about that. It might be in part due to the forklift road crossing. However, I hope it's not, because otherwise that will make me think twice about deploying them as readily as I have on this occasion. Over here. New vehicle available. Wonderful. I actually start to pay attention to the new types of vehicles available when I actually, you know, want to build them. Or want to potentially think about buying them. And building them, actually. I will probably want to build them at some point. But yeah, that's looking good. Everything is looking very, very good. Look at this. Look at this. Everything is looking fantastic. We're building a brand new bit of bridge over there, so that's going to make a tremendous difference as well. Got some road pavers coming out somewhere. That's cool. I mean, this whole thing is very, very smooth. We're still missing coal, unbelievably. We're still missing coal. Can you believe that? I, for one, am pretty irritated that we are still missing coal. However, there's not much that I can do about that. Not much that I can do about it at all. We've got a bunch of paved road over here. Look at this. We're slowly but surely decreasing the people with no education in our city, which is brilliant. How are we doing over here? Not bad. Not bad at all. It's 95 university education over there. How many over here? 76. Oh my goodness. They're just disappearing. We're just getting rid of them. They're just going somewhere. I don't know where they're going. I have absolutely no idea where they're going. Problem is that we can't get enough people into school. I think we might have to import yet more. I think we might have to import yet more smart people. We might have to import like an entire flippin' block just for teaching at the medical university. Or indeed the technical university. Undecided, frankly. I mean, 17 students. Teaching 20 students, that's probably a record, actually. We don't even teach that many over here, do we? No, not at the technical university. We don't teach anywhere near as many as we need to over the technical university. We'll have to consider the best way of going about doing this. But for now, I'm just absolutely over the moon that the bridge is done. We've started accumulating a little bit of fuel. 111 tons of fuel over at the oil fuel / storage area. So that's looking pretty darn good. The buses, by the way, that we're bringing in, it's totally worthless effort, isn't it? Totally worthless effort. I tell you what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. Right. Let's get a bus stop. This is what we're gonna do. We're basically just gonna stick that in there. Right? A bus stop. Stick the bus stop down. Costs pretty much nothing anyway. Give me a footpath. And so this is where the people of Rukia will start to shine. We're going to use them for absolutely everything that they've got. And we're going to buy some buses over here. Just some, I don't know, cheap ones. Mini buses? No, we'll get some bigger buses than that. 4 buses over there. Specify the source of workers as that bus stop over yonder. And then the buses will dispatch and we can try and use all of the local people over at Rukia to build all of this infrastructure. And they're all probably going to get fed up and leave. And frankly, I'm not that bothered about it, to be honest. Not that bothered at all. Not that bothered at all. Are they going to get to it? Gravel plant is unassigned. Have they been... Have you guys got the marching orders to do this? I think you do. So, hopefully you'll get to work. You might not get to work now, though, for some obscure reason. Yeah, not exactly certain why you don't want to get to work, but I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will in good time. Right, well, you know, folks, I think that's a pretty darn good place to wrap this here episode up. Thank you oh so much for watching. I, of course, have been Open Potato. This has been Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This feels like a little bit of a filler episode in retrospect. I just really wanted to get the bridge done. And now that it's done, I mean, our possibilities have increased tremendously. What we want to do, the world is our oyster, you know? It's literally all up in the air. Certainly increasing oil in the next episode, I think, will be a must. We'll want to start building as many oil rigs as we possibly can. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty important that we end up doing all of that stuff. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great fun. Our food situation is much improved from the last episode. In fact, it's almost completely transformed. It's totally different. Everything is looking brilliant. I mean, we're making steel faster than we've ever made steel before. We're educating a bunch of people. I mean, we're almost fine with education. We're almost fine with education at the moment. However, we need to just get a couple more professors here, there, and everywhere to teach all of these students. But after we get that, which I think we'll probably do in the next episode, a couple more immigrants, we'll be fine, and we'll be able to sort of self-supply all of the, you know, the people with degrees that we could possibly need. But anyway, ladies and gents, if you're interested in helping out, then, you know, consider supporting over on Patreon. It helps make videos like this possible. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.